This is My Life is Movies Godzilla series collection.
As promised, this is the Godzilla series collection, number 1, coming to you from My Life is Movies. Today, we're going to start out with the first and one and only, probably most original Godzilla film, Gojira, translated to Godzilla King of the Monsters in America when the American version of the film came out. Now, Gojira is a great film, and it's almost unexplainable how well everything is done and how well everything looks. If you've ever seen one of those old cheesy B movies from the 1950s, you're probably going to think that a movie like Godzilla isn't going to do very well, especially, in the US or like foreign territory and stuff, but instead it became a worldwide success. So basically, the plot is that a giant monster has been destroying ships in the Middle East, and no one knows why these ships have been disappearing. So people slowly start to investigate and realize that there's a monster known as Godzilla from mythical legend in Japan that is eating basically destroying everything it can, most likely aggravated because of the H-bomb testing that happened down there. So basically, you have this giant monster completely angry at your country, and they have no idea what to do. So Godzilla just ends up showing up at one point, and it's like, and they're not ready for what's happening because no one's ever seen a creature like Godzilla before. They try everything from electricity to tanks to electricity tanks, all this type of weaponry. Nothing works, and it's most likely because Godzilla is indestructible. Now, Godzilla himself is a pretty cool creature. Most people kind of say that he's kind of like a T-Rex or something, but most hardcore Godzilla fans know that he's not a T-Rex. But actually, Godzilla is supposedly a Godzillasaurus from Lagos Island, but it was revealed in Godzilla vs. King Ghidorah in 1991, but we'll get to that later. So, for right now, we're just going to discuss Godzilla. So, anyway, but in Japan, the name is Gojira, as in the Japanese title, is actually a combination of the two words gorilla and whale. Yeah, because there was a big guy working at the studio down there who's helped making the movie, and his name was Gojira. Well, his nickname was Gojira because he was big and strong like a gorilla, but he's also huge like a whale. So they decided to name Godzilla after that man. Yeah, pretty intense if you ask me. So basically at the very end of the movie, well, I'll save the end for you to watch, but at the end of the movie, Godzilla is rampaging through Tokyo, and they have to find one way to stop him. Now, when this film was shipped into America, it was edited into Godzilla King of the Monsters, a really chopped down, cheesy American version of the film that took itself very seriously, but actually completed it in a very good way, and did a great job with everything they were trying to do. So, Godzilla King of the Monsters ended up being a world success rather than Gojira, but it's okay, because, it's still basically the same film, just really different. The movie was clipped down, and they edited in American actor Raymond Burr, who would later become a very famous TV lawyer. Anyway, Raymond Burr played a newspaper reporter named Steve Martin, who had to cover a story in Japan. And the story ended up being Godzilla. He narrates over the whole movie for us, which is kind of annoying, but whatever. I mean, he's okay though. I mean, he does a very great job at what he's doing, and I'm not going to say that he did a bad job. I mean, you have to respect him for what he was doing. Now, with this new movie coming out, everyone was hoping for another one. So, tune in next time to see the sequel, Godzilla Raids Again. Oh, one more thing. My rating for this movie, 5 out of 5 stars. See you later. This is My Life is Movies, signing out.